Now, you weren't expecting me to do a double upload, were you? This is a special video. It is an announcement video for a brand new series on this channel, which is hopefully going to be massive. And simply put, you're going to be heavily involved in its creation, in its production, and everything around it. Simply put, you're going to be making the players. Now, I have done this before a few years ago on stream. It was more of a stream series. People come in the chat, they want to make a player, we chuck them in, score some goals, have a good time. But this time around, we're going to be doing it as a YouTube series. We're going to be taking a team from the championship to hopefully maybe some titles and Champions Leagues and whatnot. And the entire team will be created from players that you have made yourselves. And every year, we'll get rid of players that just don't really play well or that we don't like. And we'll bring in new players, new creations, which hopefully will be all Messis and Ronaldos and just destroy everyone. So simply put, there is a massive Google form for you to fill out to create a player. The link will be in the description. The link is no doubt pinned in the comments. So click on it, get in here and create your player. Now there's two options basically. You can either create a very simple version of your player, just their name and whatnot, or as you're about to see as I scroll down, you can literally load up your PES game, your Football Life game, whatever mods you're using, load it up, create a player in your game and copy every single number so I can make it exactly, and I mean literally, I've got every single thing you can edit listed here so I can bring in your player entirely. As you see, as I can scroll down, we'll scroll down to, here we go. So this has the appearances optional, okay? So if you don't have the game or you don't really care too much about his appearance, it will be completely randomized. But if you do care, boy, do I have a treat for you. You're going to have to fill all this out, mate. There you go. Every single thing you can edit in the player editor in the Football Life and PES or whatever is right here. So if you want to create your own player down to this bloody size of his mouth and his eyes and his bloody, I don't know, side of his shoulder, I don't know, then you'll be able to put the numbers in here so I can recreate it perfectly for you to watch him flourish. Now, there's a few things I do want to say. No doubt there is going to be a lot of players created. So if your player does not get created, do not feel bad. Do not be upset or anything like that. It is bound to happen. We're not going to be making 400 players. We're not going to be making 200 players. Probably only a total of maybe across at least the first 2 seasons, 3 seasons, about 30 maybe. And as it says here, not all players will be made. It will be chosen by what position we need and then randomized between players. So if we say, hey, this striker is bad in our team, we're going to get rid of that striker, we're going to bring in a new striker, then I'll open up the form, there'll maybe be 10 strikers that people have made, I'll randomize between them, and whatever one gets picked, that's the one that's made, simply put. And also you can vote for the club if you want, on what club you want to see. We're going to be doing championship, obviously I've already said. So if you want to vote for which club you want to see, yeah, you can. If you don't, yeah. So basically, all you need to do for the simple stuff is first name, last name, kit name, nationality, height, weight, strong foot, main position, secondary position. Now, for the player stats, everything is randomized completely, literally. Every single stat is randomized, but you can boost certain stats if you want. So here you go, all player stats are randomized, but you can choose one stat that has a +10 boost, and you can also choose 2 +5 boosts as well, as you can see here. So basically, if you're a striker and you want to make sure your finishing's good, you want to make sure you're fast or whatever, you can put those boosts in there because there's a good chance that you may get a shit roll and you may get 50 speed or 50 finishing. And with those boosts, you can boost it up, or you could get 80 finishing and then boost it to 99. There you go. But in terms of the appearance, if you do not fill out this form, and if you don't want to, that's completely fine. I'm just going to simply randomize it. So it'll be completely random like it is in my Be a Legends and everything like that, and the Be a Legends stories. Everything will simply be randomized like it typically is what his face will look like, his hair color and hairstyle and all this sort of stuff will be completely randomized. If you don't care about it, that's all good. I'll just randomize it. But simply put, all these things have short answer text because a lot of the stuff in Football Life is numbers. So it'll be +7 to -7 basically for everything, or it'd be like, oh, type 5 or type 2 or something like that. Do not just write for like a hairstyle going, I want such and such hairstyle. I want this hairstyle. Brother in Christ, I ain't making it like that. If you want a certain hairstyle, get the game. It's free to play. It'll be in the description, of course. Download it, load into it, play around with hairstyles until you get the sections that you like, and you put it in here. If someone says, make bloody, I don't know, Brad Pitt, You know, I'm not taking like 30 minutes of my time to try to create the absolute worst version of Brad Pitt you've ever seen that an AI generator could completely do better. That's just not worth it. It's not worth my time. So if you want to create Brad Pitt, make him yourself and then give me the answers. Thank you. But that is simply it. Get creating. I will say you can make as many players as you want, I guess. Just don't be upset if they don't get made, I guess. It does take a lot of effort to obviously fill these out if you're doing the whole appearance. If you're not doing the appearance, like 10 questions. But other than that, there's a lot to go through. So if you want to put yourself through the strain of making 6 fully complete players, hey man, that's all good. But do not expect them all to be made because it's completely random. So don't be upset if they're not made. But do support the players that are made. There's going to be some bangers. I can already tell you there's going to be some absolute atrocities both on the pitch and off the pitch. We may have some borderline criminals being recreated here in the life of football, and we may just have some real stinkers on the pitch. So support the boys. There may be some good players, maybe some absolute awful players that we all roast, but that's a part of the fun. But get to creating, click on that link right now, and I'll see you there for the series. I'm going to not start the series until we have a team of probably 20, maybe a team of 20 custom players, something like that. Maybe 2 starting 11s worth, so 2 keepers, 4 centre backs, 2 fullbacks, 2 strikers, stuff like that. Until we have basically a full team, and then we'll start the series. So get creating. The faster there gets players made, the faster I will make the series, simply put. And then the goal is to win something, like the Champions League or the Premier League or the FA Cup, win something, But that's enough of me mumbling and jumbling like a buffoon, and I hope to see you guys there. I hope to see your players created, and I hope we win something, because typically I bottle everything. So this time around, with your help creating some superstars, what could possibly go wrong?